Hi everybody, I'm Anna and welcome to today's Stretch Pilates based exercise class. We're going to be using some small hand weights if you've got them. If not, just find something in the cupboard that you can use, and at any stage if you need to you can just put them down. So we're starting to be standing. We're going to mobilize the body. We're going to use some upper body work with the weights, and we're going to be down on the ground doing a lot of strengthening through here and for the whole core of the body. Okie doke, let's start standing, getting you warmed up. I want to start straight away by just lifting the heels and lowering, and this helps to start awakening the feet and also getting the legs going. Feel the calves, even the structure around the knees gets going. You can always hold on to something if you haven't got your balance. Let's do another 3 like this. 3, 2. Now see if you can stay up on the balls of your feet. Then going into a little knee bend. So it's a little focus exercise straight away today. And then standing back up and lowering those heels. Let's try that again. Lift up onto the balls of your feet. Slowly focus to bend the knees down to where you can. Back up again and down. We're going to do one more of those. Lifting up, bending into the knees, back up and lowering those heels. Beautiful. All right, just shaking out that left leg and then rolling over the toes. So I want you to feel the stretch up the front of the foot and up into the shin. Just really give it a good stretch there. That's it. And to stretch that out, you're just going to push back into the heel and then bend the knee a little bit. So you try and get the calf. We'll do some more stretches with this in a minute, but it's just a little one. And coming back, then shaking out your right leg and roll over the toes. So give it a good stretch. And once again, stepping it back, push into the heel, keep it down on the ground and bend the knee. You've got to keep that heel on the ground to get this stretch. Just a very simple starting to stretch that calf. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And releasing that leg. All right, breathing in, turning the palms upward. So pulsing those hands backward just a little bit. Squeezing the shoulder blades with the palms turned up. Just let the breath, you can kind of pump the breath if you like a that gets the navel going as well. In fact, let's do that. As you breathe, pull back, just pull that navel into the spine as you pump. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bringing those hands here. Breathing in. Exhale, turn and open that right arm. Inhale, bring it back, bend the knees. And open the left. Keep the knees bent, bring it back to center. Inhale and open to the right. Exhale, center. And open to the left, twisting the body. The knees are bent, so we don't twist the knees, we just keep that structure safe. And again, let's do one more each way. Open, and back, inhale, open, exhale, back. Okay, keeping the hands here, keeping those knees bent. We're going to rotate single ones. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Pumping the breath, warming the body. Keep those knees bent. A few more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, tall, interlock those fingers, press them out in front. Lifting them up to the sky. Tall, 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 drawing up through the pelvic floor. Inhale and exhale to the side. Inhale to the center. Slowly today, exhale to the side. And again, each way, inhale, pausing as you breathe out. Inhale back and exhale, pausing again. And back. Open those arms. Let's do a roll down. I'm standing nice and tall. Breathing in, exhale, contracting through the under ribs, contracting through the belly and rolling down into a stretch. Wherever you can manage to be. Keep the knees a little soft. Feel the balls of the feet and slowly roll up again. Press into the big toes. Just a bit. All the way up. Let's inhale. Just lift the chin. Pull the shoulders back. Open the throat and chest. Exhale to roll back down again. Feel that obvious contraction through the core as you roll down, and then it becomes a stretch. Taking a breath in, feel the feet and draw up the tummy consciously. Draw up as you roll up. Then inhale again, shoulders back, chest open, lift the chin, and exhale one more time, rolling all the way down. Hopefully a little less tight. Stretch it out. Inhale and exhale. Roll up. Beautiful. All right, grabbing your hand weights now. You've got them. It's doing a little bit of work to stabilize through the body, but we're just going to squat down, come up. Now take that right leg and you take it 1, 2 times. Then squat down again. Squat. Now we're doing the left leg. And 1, 2. Back to squat. Deep squat if you like. And other leg. Right leg. Lift. Lift. Trying to keep your balance. You've got to draw up nice and tall through the tummy as you lift. Lift. And squat. Tummy in and lift, lift, squat and lift, lift. That's it. Keep going for a bit more. And lift, lift, squat, lift. And one more each way. Lift, lift. Squat, lift, lift. Go back to squat and coming to standing. Just give those shoulders a little roll out. Okay, I'm going to stand long ways on my mat. We'll start balancing on the left leg and we're going to tap that right foot forward and opposite arm to leg and tap it back. Tap it forward. Tap it back. Now in this position I'm quite strong through the tummy. I'm pulling in, I'm standing upright. So we're balancing on that left leg as we move the right leg. Just simple tapping for a moment. Now you can stay with that or you can try the balance. You lift up and press it back. Lift up and press it back. Now remember you can keep it on the ground. So I'll keep it really low. Really feeling that front leg. Lift and back. 3 more. Lift and back. 2, back, 1, and back, and pop it down. Now we're into a lunge position. Bicep curls, palms forward, straight up and down. That's it. Go as low as you're comfortable in your lunge there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Bring those arms up to shoulder height. Stay in the lunge. Open one and then other. So it challenges your balance, your stability. One and the other. That's it. Keeping facing that front leg as you continue that movement. That's it. I'll just turn like this so you can see me better. That's better. Keep that knee bend in the front leg and the back knee's bent too. Remember, as you take the arm out, don't straighten it completely. Just keep a little elbow bend. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. And leaning forward, taking those arms back with the palms up. Little pulses here. Lift, lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Letting that left arm rest on the knee now. It can support you. Let the right arm hang, lift the elbow. Then extend and bend, keeping that elbow up. Extend and bend. That's it. Getting into the back of that arm. 7 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. The elbow stays up the whole time. We don't bring it all the way down. 3, 2, 1. And now we're coming down. You can keep that back leg off the ground if you're comfortable, or you can pop the knee down. I've got my left hand with the weight. I'm opening up and down. Up and down. Try not to throw the weight. Be mindful that you lift it. Lift it. Lift. It's a rotation of the body. Keeping the elbow slightly bent on the lifting arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower that back knee now. Okay, stretching time. Let go of the weights. Coming down into a nice deep lunge. Bringing both hands onto the inside of the leg. Softening into the elbows and let the head soften forward. All coming right down onto the forearms. Back knee can be on or off the ground. Breathing into that hip opening. In through nose and out through the mouth. 3 more breaths. And coming up, so you're on your arms, and now place the left hand on the knee and open it out, and then turning the head over the left shoulder. Now some of you, I'm going to take this further. I'm going to bend and grab hold of my right foot. So if that's just too much, just do the first part of the exercise. Three more breaths. And releasing out. Okay, coming on to all fours. Happy cat. Inhale, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, contract the belly, suck the tummy. Inhale and arch. Exhale and contract. Inhale and arch. Exhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And again. Coming back to the flat back. Check your shoulder posture and slight grip on the floor with your fingers, pulling up through that tummy. See if you can extend the right leg and then the left leg into a plank. You can be in a half plank here or a full. We're going to lift up into the downward dog now and push down through your heels. So you're getting a stretch through the calves again. Just holding that for a moment, having a good stretch. And then as we take the right leg up off the ground, you'll really feel a stretch into that left one. Now remember, you can be on your knees. We're going to see if we can come forward into a plank. Tap the right toes, lift them up, come back into a downward dog. Come again forward into a plank, tap the toes, lift and back. 2 more. Come into a plank, tap, lift very strong and up. Just do this on your knees. Forward, tap, lift, back into a downward dog and pop that foot down onto the ground. Coming onto the knees, and we're going to have a little break with the arms. So we're here. Pull the bottom back to the heels. Take the hands over to the right. And then stretching that left hip back. So opening under the arm, right down through to the waist. And breathing here, lovely.
I was in one of them cardboard boxes.
2 more breaths. Swapping the hands to the other side and pulling that right hip back now. Lovely elongation. Two more breaths. Stretch to your maximum and coming back onto all fours. Okay, we're here again. We're going to try the other side. So we're extending the left leg out, extending the right into our plank, and lifting into your downward dog. Pressing those heels down, keeping the shoulders nice and broad. Now we're lifting our left leg up if we can. Remember, you can do this on your knees. Coming forward into a plank. Tap the toes, lift the left leg and back into downward dog. Coming forward into a plank or onto the knees. Tap the toes, lift. Back into a downward dog with the lifted leg. 2 more. Forward into plank. Tap, lift, back up. 1 more time. Plank. Tap the toes, lift, back up, pop those feet down, hips width apart. See if you can walk the hands to the feet and come into a hang. Stretching down for a moment there. Grab your hand weights if they're close and use your bellies to roll up to standing. Woo! Well done. All right, I'm coming back to the mat. We're going to start with our sequence now. We're going to tap our left toes forward and back. Tap. Opposite arm to leg is moving forward and back. Balancing on the right leg this time. tap, tap, tap. Couple more like this, tap. Nice and upright through the core, tap. We're going to try the balance if you can, otherwise stick with that. Up and press the foot back. And up. And you're leaning forward a bit for this one. And up. You can lift that knee quite high in the front if you like. Keeping your balance, squeezing your belly. 4, press. Not moving fast. 3, press. 2, press. 1, balance and step it back into a lunge. Now we're in a lunge. Bicep curl, palms forward. Upright torso and off we go. Back knee is bent as well as the front as we go down. Bend. Bend. That's it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay in your lunge on 1, bring the hands to the shoulders. Here we are, alternating arm and then other arm, out and in. Sit, staying in the knee bend. Nice and upright in your torso, drawing in through that belly, and if you can, slight lift in that pelvic floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now leaning forward, taking the hands back, turning the palms up, pulsing up, up, not too fast, up, up, up. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting that right elbow on the right knee. Okay, that left arm, lift the elbow high, keep it high, extend and bend that arm. Extend, that's it. Extend and bend. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down with that left hand. You can put the hand on the ground. You don't have to rest on the weight here. Back knee can be on the ground if you need to, or off. Now the right arm, we're opening it up, out to the side and back. Lifting and opening, lower it back. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming onto that back knee. Let go of your weights, hands on the inside of that leg, and deepening into the lunge now. Soften the elbows or come down if you're comfortable with that deeper stretch, and staying with that. Option is to take the back knee off the ground. Finding your breath in the nose, sort of like a sigh out through the mouth. 2 more. Coming out of the depth of that lunge and placing the right hand on the right knee. pushing it open so you roll onto the outside edge of the right foot, and then twisting over that right shoulder, staying with that, or if they want to, you grab the left foot. Two more breaths. And releasing down. Coming onto all fours. Ooh. Sharp pain. Okay. Having a little inhale, arching again, and exhale, happy cat. Inhale again, pulling shoulders back, really contract the back, and exhale, contract the belly. Again, inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to come down onto the forearms, and if you like, if you've got a weight that's got the two ends on it like this, you can do this. If not, you can do it without a weight. So I'm going to pop it in my left leg, just in the crook of the knee, and I'm resting on my forearms. So you've got to squeeze your heel to your butt to keep the weight there. It only works if you've got these kind of weights. So we're going to lift up with the leg and back down. Lift up. So you've got to really keep that heel pulling to the butt to keep the weight in. And even if you don't have a weight, I want you to keep that action happening. Lift. Really good strengthening for that buttock. We're going to hold our hips together. Okay, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now out to the side and back in. Keeping that heel pulling to the butt. Taking it to the side and back. Side. You're still working through the core of your body. You can feel it here. Drawing in that belly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop the knee down and carefully take the weight out. We're going to stay working with that left leg and extend it out. So now you're going to tap it out to the side, lift it up, and tap it out to the other side, to the right. Lift up, tap it to the left, lift up, tap it to the right. Lift up, that's it, and change. So you can feel yourself sort of moving through the buttock, through the lower back. Just lift and tap, lift to the side, lift to the other side. Inhale up, exhale, tap. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So it's a faster breath, bit dynamic. 3 more. 3, 2, 2, 1. 1, hold it up, take it right out to the side and pop it down. Tucking the right toes and having a stretch back, bottom to heels. So I'm really straightening this left leg, pushing into the outside edge of the foot and pulling up the knee. Getting that lovely inner thigh and inner leg stretch. Having a few more breaths here. Back to our in the nose and out like a sigh through the mouth. Two more breaths. And gently releasing that leg back in. All right, I'm going to turn around so you can see we're getting ready to do our other side now. Putting the weight into your right, the crook of the right knee. down on our forearms so we can save our wrists. You can do this up on your all fours if you're more comfortable. It's just a bit easier on the wrist. I've actually got my hands clasped together and I'm squeezing them together, and that helps give me stability through my upper torso for this exercise. So I'm going to lift the right leg and lower. And lift, keeping that heel pulling into the butt. Lift. Should really feel the buttock working here. Gets into the lower back as well. So we want to try and keep that tummy pulling in as consciously as we can so that we're supporting the movement. Okay, 5, 4, keep that heel pulling to butt. 3, 2, 1. Now out to the side with that knee. Side and back. Side. So this is where you really feel that need for the upper stability, the upper body stability. So keeping those hands clasped, keeping those elbows solid and those shoulders square. So you're pulling the shoulders back and down as you hold your stability here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop it down, carefully taking the weight out. Coming back to your stability upper body posture, extending the right leg out. We're taking it out to the side, lift it to center, take it out to the left. Up, tap to the right, up to the left. Lift and tap, lift. Once again, really keeping that stability through your shoulder girdle. Lift, lift. Lift it quite high so you get that extra butt work. Lift, tap to side, lift, tap to the other side. 5, tap, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. And lifting it out to the right, pop it down into our stretch, tucking the left toes, pulling the bottom back. You can stretch out the arms, resting the head. Remember that action through the right leg to get that extra stretch. Finding your breath. Let's do 3 more breaths here. And gently releasing back onto your buttock now. Just having a little moment for those legs. We're going to come into an open leg posture here. So if you have trouble sitting like that with the straight legs, just keep the knees bent so you can sit upright. Now you're either grabbing hold of your shins or some of you might be able to reach your big toes. Going to breathe in and exhale. See if you can pull over to the right. Inhale to the center, lift up. Exhale a little bit to the left. Inhale center, exhale right. Inhale center, exhale left. Keep going. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. That's it. And you can pull on the leg a little bit. Use the exhaling breath to go down into the stretch. Out through the mouth. Perhaps warming a little, going a little deeper each time, perhaps. A few more. One more each way. Come up to the center, bring the fingertips on the floor in front. You might open the legs wider and come forward. Walking those hands forward. Letting the upper body soften forward. and coming down to wherever you can manage. Let's take at least 5 breaths here. As you exhale, you deepen, going into your deepest stretch. Three more breaths. Gently coming up, walking those feet back in. Okay, we're going to warm up the spine by holding underneath the knees. See how you go with this one. And we're going to roll back. So we roll and we roll back up again. So you've got to curve the body and scoop the belly to roll just onto your shoulder blades and back. So I don't want you to roll onto your neck. You can use the legs. Now if you would like to work a little harder, you hold your shins. So it's a lot harder. You have to use your core a little more here. If you hold the shins and you try and keep the heels in a little bit closer to the buttock. Try another 3. Wakening the spine and the spinal cord here. And on the next one, we come up to sitting and we stay up in sitting. Okay, we're here. We're going to come to the balance. You're balancing on your butt, lifting those legs up. Drawing in through the belly. See if you can let go. That's it, we're holding. Then bring the hands onto the ground. Tap one toe, lift. Tap the other. Tap. Tap, 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 tap. That's it. Tap, tap. 3 more each way. 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. And releasing down. Now we're into our diamond stretch. So we're here with the heels are quite far away from the groin. Sit up tall to begin. And now it's the contraction through the under ribs, through the belly, and curving that upper spine. Allowing the whole upper spine to curve and taking some nice deep breaths into the back of the rib cage. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just 2 more breaths here. Bringing the body upright and coming to this. So before we go into the open one, we're here. Now you're either doing a gentle tricep push-up like this with your butt on the ground, or you're bringing the hands in closer and lifting your whole body off the ground. Then bend the elbows and lift. Bend. That's it. So you're taking, pretty much your whole body weight here. Almost a whole body weight. So you bend those elbows, that's it. Keep them pointing backward if you can. Try not to let them splay out to the side here. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then stay in this pose, open the body up or open the chest if you're on the ground. 2 more breaths. And lower the buttock to the ground. Grabbing your hand weights again. Now, I've got them facing, my knuckles are facing me here, so that I can actually do this with the palms turned up. Okay, that's the movement we're going to be doing. So put your feet together or your heels together, knees slightly apart. Now scoop that belly and slowly come down to just a little way where you can maintain it. And we're going to do 4, 4, 3, alternating the arms, 2, 2, 1, 1, come back up to sitting. Try that again. Lift the elbows, scoop the belly, hold yourself here for 4 arms. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, coming back up to sitting. Try it again. Lift those elbows, scoop the belly, come down, and 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, coming up. We're doing it one more time. Exhale, coming down, scooping that belly, maintain your posture. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and sitting up tall. Beautiful. Okay, now they're into the chest. So we're going to come all the way to the ground. Inhale, exhale. See if you can hold them into the chest as you roll down, because that's quite hard. That makes you use your belly a lot more. Whew. Then arms straight up, feet onto the ground. Just coming into your neutral spine here, really adjusting your upper body posture so that your shoulders are down, neck is long. Separate the arms about shoulder width apart. Straight into our butt push-ups. So all you're going to do is push up with the arms wide, elbows off the ground, slightly bent, and tap the butt very lightly, arms back up. Up and down and up. That's it. It's like a floating up, floating down. Nice movement. That's good. 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold yourself up, hold the arms just off the ground. Now little pulses with the butt, push up, up. So really feel that buttock squeezing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lowering yourself down. Okie doke. Let's just turn the weights now so that they're end to end and they're shoulder width apart. Remember, adjust your upper body posture, feel good there. The arm movement is going to be over the head and back. Try the other one. Over the head and back. That's it. Double arms over the head. Keep the back of the ribs down and up. Try it again. Double arms over the head and back up. Okay. Lifting that right leg to tabletop. So we'll try double arms and straighten the leg. Push and flex the foot away. Bring it back up. Double arms, press it away. And back. Press. And back. Press. That's it, so it gets into the back of your arms here too. Don't go too low with the arms. Make sure you're not impinging the shoulder joint. Just keeping it okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, squeeze your belly, lift the second leg up. Popping the right foot down, off we go. Left leg, extend and flex, arms above head and back up. Push it away and bend it to tabletop. Push and flex the leg. So you lower and straighten that leg, keeping your rib cage on the ground. Really keeping that posture through the spine and feel your arms. 6, 5, 4, 3, last rib down, drawing up that pelvic floor if you can, and 2, 1, popping the feet down, and let's take the arms down. Just giving them a rest, taking the hands off, leaving the hands by your side now. We're going to actively press the lower back to the ground. Okay, I'm going to give 2 options. We're going to start with the left leg to tabletop and the right leg up to the sky, straight up. So the lower back is on the ground. Now if it gets too much, this exercise, you'd put the left toes down, otherwise up. So you're going to lower that right leg just off the ground and lift it back up. Lower it down, lift it up. That's it. And lift. 4 more only. 3, 2, 1. And just have a little hug of the knees briefly. Really feel that lower back connecting to the ground. Keep it there. Take the legs back to tabletop and lifting that left leg straight up. Left leg. Lower it to just off the ground. Lift it back up. Lower it down and lift. Keeping that lower back on the ground. Lower and lift. 6 more. 5. Really keeping that strength through the body, through the core, shoulders down. 3, 2, 1, and hug those knees. Just have a little rock from side to side. Get that lower back massaged. That's good. All right, we'll start with the feet on the ground for this one and hands onto the back of our head. Breathing in, contracting the belly and lifting the upper body. We're going to hold the upper body up off the ground, and you're either leaving the left leg on the ground and the right leg up again, or you're going to bring it to tabletop, same position. Flexing the foot this time. Lower that right leg, lift it up, so it's much stronger with the upper body off the ground. We'll just do another 5, 4, 3, keep that lower back on the ground, 2, 1, and come down and hug the knees for a moment. Back to the same position, hands on the head, back to tabletop with the legs, or remember the right leg can be on the ground, left leg up, or it's off the ground, and flex the foot, lower and lift. Lower to just off the ground and lift. 5 more only. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug the knees. Little rock from side to side here. We're coming back to tabletop again with the legs, keeping that lower back on the ground, hands by your side. Okay, now you can do this with the toes on the ground if you need to. Bring the knees together. Open the right knee to the side, bring it back to center, squeeze the knees briefly. Open the left one, bring it back to center and squeeze the knees. Open the right. We're alternating, but we're squeezing the knees in between. Open the left. Sit very strong. Working a little harder, you can take the hand weight straight up to the ceiling, keeping those shoulders anchored as you open one knee to the side. Remember, you can do this from the ground. You put one foot down, open one leg, then bring it back. You don't have to have them in tabletop. It's very strong. We're doing one more each way. Open, back, open, back, hug the knees briefly and pop the feet onto the ground near the buttock. Taking that right foot onto the left knee and just let it fall open. Arms up to the ceiling with the weights if you like, and single butt push-ups. Open the arms, push up and down with your butt. Push up and down. Up and down. That's it. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1 with the arms just off the ground, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming down, bring the arms back up. Swapping the legs over. Off we go. Right leg push up, arms wide and down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1. Arms wide, just off the ground, little pulses. Pulse. Really push it up high there. Get that butt going. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rolling down. Beautiful. Bringing those hands into the chest and bring the knees into the chest. Okay, we're going to try a double leg one. So we're going to breathe in, exhale, coming up to tabletop and arms just beside. So we're going to slowly lower and straighten the right leg, bring it in, left, lower, in, lower, in, lower. Now if you're straining in your neck, put a weight down and put one hand on the back of your head. Extend. Extend. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and hug the knees, come down. Beautiful. Okay, flipping over onto one side and coming right up onto the underside forearm. So with this position, we want to try and get the hips and knees in line. So the knees are bent, but you're trying to get the knee, hip and elbow almost in alignment. We'll take a weight in the top arm, it's optional, and we're going to lift up, push the weight up and down off the ground. That's it. Adjust your elbows so that you feel like it's in the right position so you can push yourself up. Now if it's too strong, you leave the hand on the ground and you just do them like this. Okay, otherwise you're pushing that arm up and down. That's it. 7, 6, 5, really working that side waist. 4, and under the arm. 3, 2, 1. Hold yourself here for a moment. Lower that top arm just forward. Lift it back up. And again. Lower it forward and up. 3 more. 3, up. 2, up. 1, up. And releasing down. Well done. Just a quick one for a stretch for that underside arm and a straighten for that bottom leg. And take the arm up and lift and lower. Lift. Just lift that underside leg. Lift. That's it. Lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing that arm down. We're going to swivel over to the other side or roll over. Straight away on our side, on our forearm. Hip, knee and elbow in line. Option is the top arm has the weight as we lift up and down off the mat. Hips up, hips down. Hips up. Using the option of the hand on the ground if you need it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold yourself up on 1. Hold and lower this top arm. Use your tummies. Pull them in and up. Lower and lift. 4 more. 4, up. 3, 2, 1, and releasing right down. Stretch out that underside arm, so you lie on it, and straightening the bottom leg. Arm up again with the weight. Right arm up, and top arm and down. Lift that bottom leg. Lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing that arm down. Okay, let's roll onto our back and into our hammy stretch. So before you do the hammy stretch, grab your right ankle and bend the knee wide. So pull that right knee towards the right armpit. You can straighten the left leg if you're comfortable, or leave it bent. So it's really opening this whole hip socket area, and then take it into a hamstring stretch, and you'll probably find you go into it deeper. Feeling it down the back of the leg now, even into the back. Keep pulling that right buttock sort of down so that you get a little bit extra in the stretch. Two more breaths. And releasing that leg. Let's do the other side. Grab the ankle and pull that left knee into the armpit. And then taking it into our hammy stretch. Straightening the leg up a bit more now and giving it a good back of the leg stretch and into the buttock. Keep that nice upper body posture. Remember, shoulders down, long neck. Using your breath for 3 more breaths. And releasing down, flopping down. A very important moment, this one, to just let go and release. Closing the eyes. Just let the body have a moment to rest. Feel maybe a pulse in your body somewhere. You might even feel your heartbeat. And you notice that you're slowing down and calming. So this is an important part of our class today, where we calm the system down, and then we're ready for the day. taking your time to bend the knees and roll to one side and gently come out. And we're finishing there. Thanks everyone.